End of an era. Former Bond girl weighs in on Amazon's takeover and considers possible franchise return. As the James Bond franchise enters a new era under Amazon, former Bond girl Jane Seymour weighs in on both the franchise's overall future and her personal involvement. Just last week, Amazon MGM Studios took complete creative control over the franchise, with longtime producers Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson stepping aside. Seymour made her Bond debut with 1973's Live and Let Die, portraying the tarot-reading psychic solitaire opposite Roger Moore in his debut as 007. As the wider movie industry and audiences alike speculate about the future of James Bond under Amazon's leadership, Seymour weighed in on the franchise's status when speaking to People. Despite the uncertainty, she not only remained optimistic, but also stated that she felt that the franchise would be around for a long time. She also shared that she would be open to returning to the franchise in some capacity in the future. Check out Seymour's response below. I hope they're good. I mean, it's an end of an era, isn't it? I'm sure it'll do really well. I think Bond will keep going. People love Bond. It's a great franchise. I've always said I'd be very happy to be a part of it. I'm very proud to have been part of that. But I was like a really early Bond when they actually did the books. Well, maybe. We'll see. I mean, I was very young when I did it. I was 20. What Seymour's comments mean for James Bond's future. While Seymour's assessment of Amazon seeing James Bond as a highly valuable asset to their catalog is correct, it still hasn't eased trepidation around their takeover. The studio earned skepticism after reports emerged that not only were they hoping to cast a young Bond for a long-term agreement, but were also keen to capture younger demographics with movies that could inspire viral content. Such goals have left some viewers uneasy about any future movie's quality. Under the Broccoli family, the James Bond franchise has been no stranger to reinvention, with several actors and a plethora of filmmakers each applying their vision to the world. This was done under the guidance of consistent creatives. However, the producers also kept the franchise contained to mostly standalone films. As such, many fear that Amazon will focus too much on creating a broader universe that captures the moment and lacks a deeper story hook that the past James Bond movies have. However, Seymour's optimistic perspective may help ease some woes. Our take on James Bond's future. James Bond's future is one of the most discussed topics in Hollywood in recent years. Even before the Amazon takeover, many had wondered just who would pick up the mantle after Daniel Craig's definitive ending in No Time to Die. Though the studio will likely reboot its continuity with a new cast, many still expect it not to stray from the core elements laid out under Broccoli and Wilson's guidance. Seymour's reminder of the franchise's value helps, as it enforces just how careful the studio has to be, and how valuable it is a tentpole of the industry. Furthermore, Seymour's hopes of returning wouldn't be unprecedented, as many actors, including Joe Don Baker and Charles Gray, played other characters besides their more well-known Bond villains. As such, Seymour returning as a new James Bond character could not only happen, but also offer a pleasant surprise for fans.